All right, guys, we are live with Monday Raw, going live in 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and get started.
Be looking at the next tag team champions, the icon, the WWE Hall of Famer Lita, and the man Becky Lynch arriving.
It's quite weird to see Becky and Lita working side by side with each other. To me, in my personal opinion, oh, that was.
Since Montreal, things been getting crazy. My brother can meet me in the middle of that ring. Whatever he need to get off his chest.
It's good I'm watching this.
He could look
about this recap, actually, about Raw, or SmackDown, I mean.
From brother to brother, I know you're torn. I know you're hurt. And when you hurt, I hurt, Oos. I will always be here for you, no matter what. Just like I need you to be here for me right now.
I don't know why Sammy keeps popping out of the crowd,
though. I know you want to talk to Jay. I need to talk to you. Because every time I hear you use that word, brother, that breaks my heart, man, because that's what you were to me. You had my back in the bloodline from day one. But when things went south at the Royal Rumble, you took me down with zero hesitation. That hurt. You want to put the blame on me? It was you. You had that chair in your hand. You're the one that pulled the trigger. You're the one that made the choice. You stepped on me, and you stepped on Jay. What was I supposed to do, huh? You made the choice. And I did what I had to do. That's what family do. But you know what family don't do, Moose? They don't betray you. Let me tell you what else family doesn't do. They don't make you test your loyalty every single week. They don't manipulate you like Roman Reigns did to me, the way Roman Reigns has done to your twin. Not for weeks, not for months, for years. I know you know what I'm saying is true, and
because I'm sorry, I know that this is a SmackDown recap, but I missed SmackDown. I was dealing with a side project that night on Friday, so I couldn't do my reaction. But what Sammy is saying is so true because, remember about Roman Reigns and Jey Uso's feud when Roman basically first started this title reign, man. I mean, Roman put Jey through everything. And remember when Jimmy came back, he called Jey a bitch. He's like, I ain't nobody's bitch, He's like, but you out here doing, this whole thing with the tribal chief. Remember when he choked me out? What's up with that, Uso? And now you all tight with him? So it's a little bit, everything's just falling into place back as how it used to be. Again, I was kind of just watching my reaction to the Elimination Chamber, or my review that I made, just a little bit of it, and it goes back to what I said then, man. I was like, why do I want to see Sami Zayn fight the Usos when I'd much rather see Sami Zayn actually get through the Usos? Sami Zayn is more tight with the Usos than Roman Reigns is. Roman is just a boss. Sami's a friend. Let's continue.
Jey Uso's here. Jimmy went right after Sami Zayn. Overkick by Sami. Just left with more questions.
And I mean, just looking at that, man, Jay didn't rush in to check on his brother after he got hit with the hula kick. He just watched.
You can understand why. In just over 4 weeks, the eyes of the world will be on Hollywood, California for the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Tonight, we welcome you to the Van Andel Arena in Grand Rapids, Michigan for Monday Night Raw.
Oh. There we go.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. It's
Jimmy and Solo.
And one half of the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Jimmy Uso. Corey Graves, Jimmy Uso is bound to be a conflicted man right now. He says he will always stand by his brother, but on Friday night SmackDown, Jimmy was instructed to handle the Jey Uso situation, or else the tribal chief says he'll do it himself on Friday night. The truth is, KP, from where we sit, which is on the outside of the bloodline, all we can do is speculate. Yes, there appear to be some fractures within the bloodline. Then again, this is family. Families fight. Families have disagreements. And most families don't have Sami Zayn sowing seeds of dissent from within.
So Jimmy gonna talk, but who's facing Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso in tag team action?
Grand Rapids!
Hey,
the bloodline is now in your city!
I forgot how it goes. I thought he was gonna say acknowledge me. I was like, oh, you best not. Don't do it.
I know what y'all thinking. I saw the posts. I saw the tweets. Y'all out here talking about that there's problems in the bloodline, like the bloodline got cracks in it.
It's true.
From outside looking in, I'm sure it do look that way. But if you come from a family and you got family and you love your family, you already know that family fight all the time.
They don't even have to mention his name, and the crowd already chanting Sammy. Sammy was the guy, man. I'll always believe it.
Sammy, huh? Well, check this out. If you come from one member of the bloodline, you come for all the members of the bloodline. I mean, let's just see everybody who thought there was cracks in the bloodline. Kevin Owens at Royal Rumble. Do you think he got one on the bloodline? No. Sami Zayn at Elimination Chamber in his hometown, Montreal. Do you think he got one on the bloodline? Nope. And your boy, Cody Rhodes.
Hey, my boy. Since when has Cody talked about anything with the bloodline? I mean, I guess he did a little bit ago. With Sammy.
At WrestleMania, do you think he will get one on your tribal chief, Roman Reigns? Hell no!
Feels like they're all just cutting promos
Speaking
for
of
Roman.
the tribal chief, he will be here this Friday, and to remind everybody who runs SmackDown. But tonight, me and my little brother, the Enforcer Solo Sikoa, we are here to remind everybody who runs Raw. So everybody in that locker room, SmackDown and... At 492 pounds, Montez Ford, and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
Not really sure what needs to be said here. We just let's get down to the fighting.
Grand Rapids!
Woo.
Oh my God, look, dogs!
I see him.
It's the Bloodline!
Wow.
Oh man, like golly, man!
Right.
It's the Bloodline. We got Solo.
He ain't got no shoes on because he got to let the audience breathe.
Right. Oh, and we got Jimmy hitting the shimmy.
Who harder than Jim Gallagher?
Nobody. And we also got the one who got 90 in the new video game, Jey he's partying in the back. Yo, Jay!
No, bro, he be coming through the stairs. Hey, Jay!
Jay, where you at?
Jay!
Oh, Jay, yes. Oh, you know what? God dang, man, you know what? I can't blame them either. I mean, if I had to be the bridge, always keeping the bloodline together, I'd be tired of their ass too. Ooh. And now y'all walking up here boasting and bragging like y'all all hard. Too much y'all running around with SmackDown. Y'all can't even run your own damn family.
Cracks in the armor.
And got some nerve showing up on our show. Raw. Hey. Trying to enforce your absent Chiefs orders.
Tez.
That's my name.
You sure talk so much trash, especially by somebody that already got bodied by the bloodline. Yeah. What you doing out here anyways? Hey, look, keep the tribal chief's name about your mouth. Or what?
Are you going to get smacked up the head?
Or what? You know what? Forget all that, man. We in Grand Rapids for Monday Night Raw. And we want the smoke. Here we go. Street Profits out hanging around.
I mean, that was quite obvious. Just get to the match. It was said to be a tag team match. Stiff punch and thrust kick.
And the Street Profits off to a red-hot start at the expense of the bloodline.
Hey, keep in mind of Solo Sikoa, if Jimmy takes the loss in this matchup, Solo Sikoa's win streak of Solo's streak is about not being pinned or submitted. That's Solo Sikoa's streak. Well, that was certainly an interesting way to open the show. I gotta say, Montez actually got me chuckling a little bit there when he started singing. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Say hello to your fairy godmother, Alice, and long-lasting gain scent beads. Try gain odor defense. Be gone, smelly everything. You love the movies. Now, put
why is it up to freaking the bloodline to have to tell the story between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes though? Like, it's like freaking Rey Mysterio and Karrion Kross. It feels like the Karrion Kross has to be the Dominic of SmackDown, just to remind Rey Mysterio, your son hates you because you're a bad father so much. It's so annoying that it's like, dudes, I was like, just put Roman Reigns on the fucking shows. It's like, I know he's got a freaking, contract with less dates on it, but it's just like, this is WrestleMania season. You kind of need Roman Reigns to actually, do stuff. Oh my God! I remember that Easter Bunny commercial. Oh. I should turn the volume down more on the commercials though. But yes, we will be seeing Montez Ford and we'll be seeing the Street Profits take on Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. No Paul Heyman. Why is Paul Heyman never around for the Usos or anything? I'm always under the impression like if you're in a stable, like everyone should be present for the matches. It just makes more sense that way. But I guess if Paul Heyman's job is only to be the wise man and protect only the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, then I guess that makes sense. But just to me, it just feels like, be out there for everybody. That's just my opinion. But the Street Profits got nobody, so it's a rare 2-on-2 matchup We'll see if Sami Zayn comes out here during this matchup with the Bloodline. So we're starting things off with Angelo Dawkins and Jimmy Uso inside the ring here. Actually, I just remember I want to make sure the commentators do their jobs.
Angelo Dawkins just teeing off on Jimmy Uso in the corner. Our official was able to restore a modicum of order during the commercial break to get this match officially started. And now Jimmy looking to rip control away from the Profits.
Here comes the enforcer. Solo Sikoa. Angelo Dawkins.
Kevin Patrick just stole my line. I was about to say that.
The younger brother of Jimmy and Jey Uso, the street champ, the enforcer of the bloodline.
The fans pop for that. Get your ass up.
Like somebody installed a Ferrari engine in a bulldozer.
Pace now. Dawkins evades the danger. Solo barely moves.
Both men quite the powerhouses, Solo Sikoa and Angelo Dawkins, but look at the athleticism by Dawkins to use a cartwheel to evade Solo Sikoa. Solo fighting off both the Street Profits, but double drop kicks there. Street Profits. And the first cover being made to Montez Ford there, getting on Solo Sikoa and keeping the pressure on Solo, which is what you got to do over on the powerhouse, Solo Sikoa. And right now, good positioning there by Solo Sikoa to back Montez into the corner where Jimmy can make the blind tag to get himself into the ring right now. I want to thank you for joining in right now. Thank you very much. Nice sliding lariat there from Jimmy Uso to take down Montez. Another cover being made that time, getting a count of 2 there. Yeah, this was definitely pretty freaking cool. It's literally Corey Graves just called Montez a Spider-Man imitation there, and I literally told my dad when we were watching that, I was like, that's like a Spider-Man spot. Although,
unfortunately, Montez also caught the attention of Seth Rollins, who delivered a vicious stomp, which forced Ford to be helped out of the chamber.
Right now, Jimmy Uso in full control over here, feeling so good. Oh, wait a sec. It was as soon as Montez Ford making the drop kick here, and good frequent tags by the Street Profits right now. Another drop kick there. Those drop kicks are really taking their toll on the bloodline there. Angelo Dawkins coming in for a spin out 360 stinger splash there, and got the enziguri there, but he kind of overshot it. Did Angelo Dawkins? He still caught Jimmy Uso on the hand there.
And listen, Kevin, you heard Jimmy Uso himself say that all anybody knows is the perspective of the outside.
Ground headlock there from Jimmy Uso, trying to slow down the momentum that Angelo Dawkins was creating in this matchup for himself there.
There is no cause for concern.
And smart move there by Solo Sikoa to make the blind tag right there. Oh, like being shot out of a cannon. Solo Sikoa with a big time jumping lariat there. And we go to commercial break.
I'm a private investigator in Hawaii. I wouldn't trade this job for anything else.
That one felt too quick for me. I figured I might as well get this out of the way right now, just so that way we can, pass the time. But if you feel I deserve it, feel free to hit the like button down below. You can leave a comment in the chat, or you can leave a comment, at this point of the video on the replay. I respond to pretty much everybody. Hit the subscribe button as I'm going to try to make sure that I get my reactions back up in there on a weekly basis. We have a lot to come here as well, and now that Ring of Honor is going to be on Thursdays, we have more reaction videos to get through. So we got a lot to come at you. Now I actually want to make sure that I have the Ring of Honor app on here and on my iPad, and it looks like I do not. Ooh, I'm going to have to change that one. It's because we're gonna be reacting to Ring of Honor this Thursday, the first ever. I have heard that there were great things that happened on the show, but I did not see any of the spoilers. So if you know about any of them, do not tell me at all. All right, keep me surprised here when we watch Ring of Honor together on Thursday. But we got a lot of content here this week for wrestling content. We just did a gameplay of the universe mode again today on Rampage, which was pretty good. I kind of messed up on a couple of stuff in there, but I still think that the stream was actually pretty good for what it's worth. Still is always putting on some pretty solid action there, like I always do on the stream. And then we got Wednesday for Dynamite, and then we got SmackDown and Rampage, and again we have Ring of Honor. Yes. Oh shit! Did it ask me to track my ad? I can't remember. Ooh, what's my? Do I have anything for? That's Roku. Let's see. So right now we are on commercial break. It is the Street Profits taking on the Bloodline and formation of Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa. No, the tag titles are not on the line. Because why would they be on the line, player? Who says player? Yeah, that was Teddy Long. I was like, wait, who says player? And I was like, oh yeah, that's Teddy Long who said it. I guess. All right, cool. So we will be signed in for when Ring of Honor goes live on Thursday, right? Because it is on the 2nd of March. Yeah, Thursday. So I cannot wait to see it. I've heard the card was really great, but that's Thursday. Let's focus on right now with Solo Sikoa still in full control over on Angelo Dawkins. Laid in the shots as Angelo Dawkins is in a seat position on the corner there. You know that's a bad place to be whenever you're facing a majority of the bloodline. Roman Reigns doesn't really do the hip attack, but Solo Sikoa, big bulldozer, coming at you right there, and Dawkins is seeing stars right now. It was all Street Profits for the majority of this matchup, but ever since Solo Sikoa came in and started taking charge here. Oh, wait a minute. Super kick to Montez Ford there. Completely uncalled for, and Solo Sikoa going to go for another running hip attack, but completely Solo Sikoa taking way too much time taunting away the crowd, taunting at Dawkins. And that super kick that Montez Ford ate there, that only seemed to fire him up there. I think Solo Sikoa may have just messed things up for the bloodline here tonight. Tag made Jimmy Uso in, but now here comes Montez Ford. Going for a couple of jabs around the ring here. Lariat takedown and a European uppercut. Going for a spin up, Montez Ford. Woo! Back flip, back suplex. Front flip there, Montez Ford making it look easy right now over on Jimmy. Standing moonsault into the cover. All it takes is 3 seconds, and it was almost over. Those 3 seconds were great positioning there by Montez Ford. Was holding Jimmy Uso down completely. Jimmy was trying to, swivel away as much as he could, but Montez kept the pressure. And right now, you see Montez just stalking Jimmy Uso, almost like he's a viper. Wait a sec. Great strike there from Montez, and gets a little bit of measure of revenge on Solo Sikoa there. And Jimmy looking to strike. That is a great far distance for Montez Ford to go. Oh, wait. I think Montez Ford may have gotten tripped up there a little bit on the ring apron there. And right now, Jimmy Uso has Montez up for a superplex. Taking it a step higher right now. I don't think it's usually not a good idea to headbutt a Samoan, but Montez Ford made it work. High cross body there. And again, all it takes is those 3 seconds, and Montez Ford has had twice over on Jimmy Uso where he almost had the pinfall here in this matchup here. Doing the smart thing right now was Montez, who still had Solo Sikoa down. I can't believe it's 4 weeks until Mania, man. Straight up enziguri by Jimmy Uso, but an enziguri of his own from Montez Ford. But great positioning. Oh no, Montez didn't see the blind tag there. And the referee can't, give a count to Jimmy Uso as Jimmy's just been laid out. Spine buster there, and the tag has been made, but I shouldn't the referees start? Shouldn't there be like a referee telling the Street Profits, hey, Jimmy's not legal anymore? I feel like that should be something. And the Samoan spike there, Sikoa just comes in and a couple of big time impactful moves. Solo Sikoa putting this one away for his brother Jimmy. Oh, wait a minute now. And now the Solo and Jimmy laid waste to the Street Profits. And now again, Solo Sikoa grabbing the steel chair. Once again, this is the way that they took out Matt Riddle. And they're looking to do the same exact thing to Montez Ford right now, putting the chair into the face of Montez Ford. And Angelo Dawkins was trying to get in there as best as he could. We need some mortar here. What, Kevin Owens? Kevin Owens laying out everyone. Solo Sikoa laying out Jimmy Uso with a stunner. It is clear that there is still war, that Kevin Owens will fight the Bloodline alone.
I'm excited to find out if Brock Lesnar will accept the challenge from Moss for a match at WrestleMania. Is Lesnar even here? The Beast Incarnate has never been one to back down from a fight. Hopefully, we get a few answers tonight in the VIP lounge with MVP. There's a lot of questions that need answered. The last time we saw Brock Lesnar was at the Elimination Chamber.
Don't remind me.
In the Hurt Lock by Bobby Lashley. Last resort and a low blow from Lesnar. Desperate sight from Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, you, sir, are a coward. You realized that you couldn't escape Bobby Lashley's Hurt Lock. So, you got yourself disqualified at the Elimination Chamber. The 7'3" 416 pound.
Can I ask one question here? I'm sorry, I keep pausing. But why does MVP care? What is the end game here with Bobby Lashley and MVP? Is there a thing or is there not a thing? I'm literally just getting sick and tired of MVP trying to play nice with Bobby Lashley and Bobby Lashley being like, nah, we ain't together. It's like, make up your minds right now, y'all. Fudge. Continue.
Omos, issuing a challenge to face you at WrestleMania. Show up next week to accept the challenge in person if you have the intestinal fortitude.
Why?
Well, the challenge has been issued.
The only thing I want to see out of this matchup between Omos and Brock Lesnar is freaking Brock Lesnar hitting an F5 on Omos. That's it. Other than that, like, this is just a complete waste of Brock Lesnar's. It's a complete waste of utilizing Brock Lesnar for WrestleMania to just, hit him, to just face Omos. Just put Brock and Omos in any other pay-per-view besides WrestleMania, man. It's a match like that just doesn't make WrestleMania feel like the same as it was when, we were younger. WrestleMania is supposed to be the be-all, end-all, the season finale of WWE. The granddaddy of them all the nicknames that they come up with for WrestleMania. And that's just not a match. It's like when you had rumors of Brock Lesnar and Walter, it's like, what? It's like, that sounds pretty cool if you ask me. And then to go to, Brock Lesnar and Omos. It's like, what? I mean, obviously the match isn't official just yet, but, still. It's like just the fact that this is, more than likely what's going to happen is Brock and Omos. I think I'd rather see Braun Strowman and Omos again. Just put those two together instead of Brock and Omos. There's better things that Brock can do at WrestleMania. Just maybe send Brock out there against Logan Paul, and Brock just, German suplex Logan Paul for 18 times. Give the fans something that they'd love. I don't know. Who's somebody, or I don't know. Would the fans love to see The Miz get German suplexed like 18 times by Brock Lesnar? Which one's better, Brock and Omos or Brock just destroying somebody? I go with option B. Brock Lesnar just destroying people. Brock Lesnar against 20 security guards. Oh, man, that sounds ridiculous, but it also sounds a lot better than Brock Lesnar and Omos. I literally, when I saw Brock, a little below Bobby Lashley, I thought it was by accident. I literally thought that Brock made accidental contact, and I thought they would restart the match, because that just, it goes against everything of who Brock Lesnar is, man. Brock Lesnar is supposed to be the babyface, I believe, and yet Brock, I get it. Desperate times call for desperate measures, but when is, Brock Lesnar ever been really desperate as of late? I don't even think Brock's ever been desperate since coming back to WWE. Brock's not really been one who's like, a cheater. Brock just, shows up to work. He beats people up. I don't really recall Brock ever, cheating in his matches. I don't see him, using a steel chair, using a low blow or anything like that. Brock just fights, man. I mean, obviously in the past when, in like 2001 or 2, Brock would probably go out there and, get help from Vince McMahon for stuff. But I really can't remember Brock ever being like, cheating like in the ring. And so just Brock just using a low blow to me, it didn't sit well with me at the Chamber. I just would have loved to have seen a rematch. Just them to be like, no, we're not ending this like this. Restart the damn match. So, but we're about to be back live in just a few moments. They're showing their WWE Rivals commercial, and we're going to get the MVP lounge where MVP will ask if Brock Lesnar's here. And Brock Lesnar won't be here, and we'll get Bobby Lashley to say, No, I'm facing Omos. I'll take on Omos and Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. Lol. Oh, Brock is here. Oh, or is he? Brock's music hits and the Beast is here. Nice to see that fans haven't turned on Brock, even though it happened.
For any introduction.
I still can't get enough of seeing Brock Lesnar actually having a good time and being so happy. Brock Lesnar just, I love it. We were so used to Brock Lesnar just, you know, scowl and growl and no emotion whatsoever except maybe a smile every once in a while. I actually like to see Brock Lesnar just having a good time, man, slapping hands and shaking hands with kids and everything. It's quite fun. It puts a smile on my face to know that Brock Lesnar is actually having a good time once. Who would have thought that Brock was going to be the babyface that we wanted? Brock Lesnar has entered the MVP lounge before the host can, but no hat rack for Brock to put his hat on.
Make yourself comfortable. I doubt MVP will mind.
So the Beast is in the house. I literally thought the fans were chanting MVP's name, but that's actually just MVP's music. And I was like, wait, fans are actually cheering for MVP?
Such a rare sight. The guest out before
Which theme song do you like more? This one, or do you like MVP's old theme song of I'm Coming? I can't tell which one I like more. I do miss, you know, the old one every once in a while. MVP looking
Mr.
confused.
Lesnar, when I invited you to accept the challenge, this isn't exactly how I envisioned it. Good evening, Michigan.
Cheap pop, Brock.
Pardon me for being a little early. My apologies.
But
please join me if you wish.
MVP,
No, I'm good. We can talk from here. I'm all right here.
MVP is doing the smart thing. Stay away from Brock Lesnar.
MVP, I got no beef with you. All right? Brock Lesnar is all about business. Shut up. I didn't tell him that. Don't listen to them, please. You said something about business.
I know all about business.
I'm here on business. I'm here to listen to you in this beautiful VIP lounge that you have set up. I'm here to listen to you, MVP, to sell these people, the people at home, and Brock Lesnar a fight. So we're talking business. I can come in there and I don't have to worry about going to Suplex City.
Nope.
No suplexes tonight. Well then.
Well, wait, watch out.
I know Brock Lesnar is a man of his word, and since there will be no suplexes tonight, then I'll make my way in. Come on in, have a seat. Have a seat.
Have a seat.
I gotta hear this firsthand since I'm a coward.
Oh.
So you'd like me listen, I'm just kidding, all right? I'm just kidding. Okay. You didn't insult me by what you said last week, nor can you insult me any further tonight. Sell me and these people this fight.
This is
what you do best.
This is the MVP lounge.
I came here tonight to possibly some business.
This is the MVP lounge, and Brock Lesnar is definitely lounging around on the couch there.
Hype the fight. Okay, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is the beast incarnate. And when Brock Lesnar put his hands on a man, that man has absolutely no chance. If Brock Lesnar takes somebody to Suplex City, they are literally in a world of hurt. And if Brock Lesnar hits a man with the F5, that man is done for. However, Brock Lesnar, you had your hands full with the almighty Bobby Lashley, and I wasn't even in his corner. So you couldn't have your way with Bobby Lashley, yet for some reason, you think that you, the Beast Incarnate, can have his way with the 7 foot 3 inch tall, 460
You challenged him.
Nigerian giant. You see, you put your hands on a man and you can do whatever you want to that man. But you put your hands on a giant, that giant puts his hands back on you.
MVP, you challenged Brock. Brock didn't challenge Omos.
So the issue we have here, Brock Lesnar, the beast can destroy any man, but a giant will subdue and conquer a beast.
At least that's
so the bottom line here, Brock Lesnar, you can suplex and you can F5 virtually any man you want to, but you cannot do that to a 7 foot 3 inch tall, 416 pound Nigerian giant named Omos.
Tell him how I suplexed a 500-pound giant. Or however much Big Show weighed.
That was good. I got goosebumps. Good job. High fives on that one. Woohoo! Man, you know what, MVP? That was damn good. That was damn good. You know what? I accept your challenge. So we have some business. We got big business. Yes, we do. I accept your challenge, but I think we should shake on it. And we should drink on it. A handshake and a toast. A toast to Brock Lesnar versus Omos at WrestleMania. I couldn't have said it any better, but I will. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting at WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar versus Omos, and MVP in his corner. Very nice. I like. You know what? Okay, handshake. All right. On this occasion, I will pop a bottle of champagne. And we can raise a toast.
A little bit of the bubbly.
No. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here.
We pop
you're a baller.
Well, I'm a country
and
boy.
A hypester. You see, I'm just a farmer, and I grow the goods, the good stuff. If we're gonna have a toast, then we're gonna drink the good stuff. You see, here's to, once again, Brock Lesnar versus Omos at WrestleMania.
Brock doesn't even know how to say Omos.
Woo! Right, if it's just the same to you, I'll toast with the champagne. That's all right.
That coward! Drink the drink or no match.
You ain't gonna make me drink alone, are you? Absolutely not, Mr. Lesnar. I would never dream of such a thing. What exactly is this that we're drinking? Where I come from, they call that white lightning. All right. Here's to Brock Lesnar versus Omos at WrestleMania.
MVP is gonna drink it and spit it out. Why just spit it in Brock's face? MVP, you best start running. Crowd chanting, you fucked up at MVP. Montel, Vontavious Porter. I think I would have just left the ring. MVP tried to offer less than the rag.
All the way over here. MVP just dodged the bullet there.
Oh.
F5 in the VIP lounge.
Man, Brock was so quick there. He literally F5'd MVP and then stole the cane within a matter of seconds.
Lesnar promised no suplexes, but we got an F5, and even more importantly, we have a challenge accepted.
Well, now Brock.
Clash of Titans.
I thought Brock was about to take the cane with him.
Please welcome my guests at this time, WWE Hall of Famer Lita and Becky Lynch. Now, later tonight, you two are set to face Damage CTRL for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. How have you been preparing and what's going through your mind?
Kathy, as you know, some of my most favorite career highlights have been alongside of the most legendary tag teams this industry has ever seen.
Oh!
So to walk out tonight as tag champs, true bucket list check. I've been making history for over 2 decades, and I'm not done yet.
And it's been a secret bucket list item of mine to win those tag titles for a long time in secret because it's well documented that I don't play too well with others. But there is no other woman that I would rather fight side by side with. There is no woman that I respect and admire more in this business than this woman right here. So one way or another, we are walking out with those tag team titles. And Bailey, well, she can get involved if she wants, but we'll take care of her too. Because come hell or high water, you are looking at the future most groundbreaking tag team champions of all time.
Straight to the foot.
What a main event we have in store tonight. What about this man? Cody Rhodes is 33 days away from WrestleMania on the biggest night of his life. Up next, a one-on-one match with Chad Gable. You in or you out? They all know you. Jimmy looking back at his brother. Very interesting look here between Jay and Sammy. This Friday, with Roman's bloodline in pieces, the head of the table takes matters into his own hands. I'm going to the ring and handle some business. What does the tribal chief have in store for Jey Uso? Acknowledge me. Friday Night SmackDown, live this Friday, 8/7 Central, only on Fox.
So you already here. Next up, we got Cody Rhodes and Chad Gable. I'm gonna go get my jug of water real quick. No, I'm busy. Oh. So we are about to witness Cody Rhodes and Chad Gable in singles competition in just about a minute and a half before Raw comes back live. Don't know how I've been. The first hour, I don't think the first hour has been too good. But we'll see if they can pick things up. in the show. Again, hit the subscribe button as we've got a busy week ahead of us for wrestling content here. We've got tomorrow night, we're going to be doing another edition of the AEW Universe Mode. Wednesday, we'll be doing Dynamite. And then Thursday, we'll be doing Ring of Honor. And then Friday, we have SmackDown and Rampage. And then Saturday, we have the Revolution review of AEW Revolution, of course. And then Sunday, I think Sunday I'm just gonna relax. I think Sunday I'm just gonna take my time with myself. Tuesday I have plans to record the Universe Mode to get through. Actually, yeah, I should, because we have the debut of Ring of Honor coming up this week. For Tony Khan's Ring of Honor appearing this Thursday. So a lot of good reasons to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I go live for any of my videos here. Try my best to keep everything. No, you're fine. All right. Don't care. We know that Austin Theory. I mean, you could say here if you want, or if you want to just text me, bud. It's up to you. I don't like Cody Rhodes' new entrance about how it's, the freaking pyro coming to the side there. I would much rather Cody rise from the stage like he used to. I don't know if there's maybe he just can't anymore because there's something with the stage or something. I don't know. We all know he will. Cody, you're supposed to throw the weight belt. You don't give it away anymore. Look, there's nothing wrong with Cody Rhodes. I think he's a great babyface, but I'm still stuck with Sami Zayn, man, that I really truly believe that this was Sami Zayn's time, but I guess it is what it is. We just gotta go with the story about what they want. I'm on the stories. I think I remember Vince McMahon is actually on the freaking is on the I don't know what that is.
Electric crowd here in Grand Rapids saluting Cody Rhodes. Undeniable is right, yet uncrowned. Right, Jack Gable. And his opponent, coming into the ring by Otis, representing Alpha Academy, Can Becky Lita. I appreciate Cody Rhodes looking to keep his skill set strong on the road to WrestleMania, just weeks before the biggest match of his life. But Chad Gable is not a superstar you can overlook, not a superstar you can sleep on. An Olympic competitor.
I don't think anyone.
Gable can prove to be a trap match any night of the week.
I don't think anyone was saying that Chad Gable would be someone to sleep on.
Since returning to WWE, because this guy's main event in WrestleMania. Why would I not want to take him down here? Let's close in on the showcase of the Immortals. A strong chance of Cody from the WWE Universe here in Grand Rapids. Certainly a sentimental favorite as we approach Hollywood, California, but a big right hand from Gable.
That's the way to do it.
So cagey, beyond his impressive skill set and technical. Look at Cody looking to put away shots. Look at this, case in point. Gable seamlessly transitioning into the ankle lock.
Now, Chad couldn't stop his momentum from going into the turnbuckle there.
Vicious boot connects with Cody Rhodes. Cody quickly back up on his feet.
What the hell's going on here? What is Otis talking about?
Position for both men.
Cody looking for an inverted suplex off the top rope here.
Turnbuckle strut. Oh my God! Inverted superplex. Gable rolls out. Cody Rhodes on top.
Why is there no picture-in-picture breaks? I never understand that. You know, sometimes there's picture-in-picture breaks on Raw, and then other nights there's just no nothing at all for any of it. Oh well. Well, we just like I said, there's no picture-in-picture break. We're just on commercial right now. Sonny's not happy about the fact that we're on commercial. It's okay, Sonny. We'll be back in 2 minutes. I don't know if you can hear my dogs. I like to joke on the stream there that my dogs are excited about something. So just to recap, we did see Jimmy Uso basically telling the crowd, y'all think that there's cracks in the bloodline. We ain't got cracks as we took down Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. You know, we took down Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble. We took down Sami Zayn in the Elimination Chamber. And so apparently that's supposed to mean something. Montez Ford basically just came out and saying, hey, where's Jay? Where's Jay? Where's Jay? Then they had a match, and Solo Sikoa won the matchup for him and Jimmy Uso. Brock Lesnar came out, and him and MVP had the lounge, and Brock said he'll fight Omos at Mania, and they toasted to it, and then Brock F5'd MVP after MVP spit the alcohol back in Brock's face. Jesus, Junior. The dog sounded like he dropped something. He probably did. My dog always loves to drop his toys. And we're going to be back live right now. Boom, I predicted it.
The strengths of Chad Gable in this one-on-one match against Cody Rhodes, and during the commercial break, it's been all the Olympian. Gable in a dominant position against the man who's headed to WrestleMania to main event against Roman Reigns. See Cody Rhodes' left leg still giving him all types of trouble. Gable's gonna make it even worse.
Big time dragon screw there from.
Screw out of the corner. This transpired during the commercial break.
Oh, I love the good old dragon screw, man.
Thanks to the number one guy, the massive Otis on the outside. Gable capitalized and has not looked back.
I don't know where Chad Gable's going. Gable's going top rope, but Cody Rhodes is far away from Chad Gable. Go for a diving headbutt.
Gable's brains are scrambled for the moment.
He's still fighting through it as Chad Gable.
To get back to full fitness. Taking down Chad Gable now, still clutching that knee. Cody trying to fight through the pain, hobbled as he may be.
Big time power slam, just like the way his brother Dustin does it.
That is a concern for Cody Rhodes.
Adrenaline is pulsing through
Disaster
the
kick.
American Nightmare. Disaster kick on the mark. Cover by Rhodes.
Away, shot Gable now. A victory for Cody, but Gable kicks out.
I have to wonder if the leg was a factor in executing the pinfall attempt for Cody Rhodes. Just a brief delay. Not able to post up on his.
I love hearing Otis on the outside there, though.
Cody told me earlier he wants to be in matches each and every week in the build-up to WrestleMania, saying there's no preparation for wrestling like wrestling.
Cody's a true believer in the
Nice takedown there from Cody, who quickly transitions into a figure four leg lock. Great positioning there from Chad Gable, who is trying to inch his way over to the rope to look like.
Cody elevating his hips off the canvas, applying even more pressure to the shin bone, to the ankle of Chad
Lots of
Gable.
pressure just being inflicted upon Chad Gable's own leg there.
He continues to fight though. Gable now gets his hands on the rope.
Great display of toughness and grit from Chad Gable. Refusing to relent, refusing to submit.
Otis full of talk on the outside. Smart. He distracted Cody Rhodes looking over at him.
Yep.
Certainly been in a loquacious mood recently.
Oh, not a headlock punch.
Short jab right
That's
in
a
the
dirty
eyebrow.
move.
Rhodes again looking for the disaster kick.
Gable turns it around.
Cody could have been looking for disaster kick or the Cody cutter, but
Escapes.
Wow.
Chad
What
Gable
an
catching
adjustment
Cody in
by
mid-flight
the
for a
master,
German
Chad Gable.
suplex.
Picking Rhodes out of mid-air.
I don't even know if it was really in mid-air. It was kind of like kind of up in the air.
Talk about doing your homework.
Could you imagine what it would do to the confidence
Gable.
of Rhodes on the road to WrestleMania?
Cody now
Oh, nice.
can't play Gable.
Gable looking for a backslide pin there on Cody. Wait a second. Into the crucifix.
Olympian.
Cliffhanger DDT.
That's gonna
Oh, that
do
could
it.
be it. That could be it. Chad Gable though wants to climb.
From the top. Boom. Salt connect.
Great combination there from Chad Gable.
Oh, somehow. Thought it was a done deal.
Goodness. Chad Gable thought the deal was done as well. Take a look at this. Great power by Gable. Cliffhanger DDT spikes.
I love the cliffhanger DDT. I think it's a really cool move, and I hope that's actually in the next game. The one thing I will give Triple H props for is the fact that ever since Triple H has taken charge of creative, Chad Gable has had greater matches and has been more featured more as a wrestler than just as a comedy act as Vince McMahon had. Because let's not forget, in Vince McMahon's creative, Chad Gable was still heavily featured, but it was more so as kind of like a goofy character. A little bit just telling people shush and stuff like that. Chad Gable still does that every once in a while, but he's more of a solid wrestler that we get to see right now. Chad Gable is just, it's freaking awesome to watch this man work. And I can't wait for one day Chad Gable to have a great big win under his belt. And I really hope it comes soon. Wait.
Chad Gable just ricocheted off our announce desk. The number one guy, Otis, was nowhere to be found.
What the hell is he looking at?
What is...
Back inside they go. Cody Rhodes now has his eyes. Okay.
She's got to be. She's very pretty.
She is. You saw this last week.
I know she's over there. What are you doing?
Who is he talking to?
Oh no! Otis in amongst the WWE Universe. Meanwhile, back inside the ring we go. Cody.
Cody's in color. That is gonna do it. The American Nightmare is feeling it.
How's Gable where he wants him? Oh!
See you at the crossroads.
Hooks to the leg. Cody Rhodes.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Oh, Chad Gable's calling Otis over to come, provide some security for him, and Otis is too busy staring. It wasn't even like he was looking at, freaking Maxine from the, Maximo Male Models. He was just staring. I mean, maybe he was. Maybe she'll be there, after they show a replay or something. Maybe I stopped it too soon. But it's just like, wait a minute. All of a sudden, Cody's like, yeah, she's very pretty. And then Otis is like, yeah. And then Otis goes, wait, what are you doing here? And then all of a sudden, Otis just comes running after Cody. And then Cody sends Otis into the crowd. Cody Cutter, Crossroads, and Chad Gable, 1, 2, 3. And that's fine. End the match, with Cody winning. But it's like, what was that? So stupid.
Cody Rhodes took this matchup tonight to test himself. Well, the American Nightmare passed with flying colors. Chad Gable in a specialistic game. It was not easy. I think we are 33 days away from WrestleMania.
No, you're wrong. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I have yet to stand in the same ring as my opponent, our undisputed champion, Roman Reigns.
So show up on SmackDown. I mean, obviously, go ahead and tell us that.
But he is on SmackDown this Friday, and I am ecstatic that Roman Reigns is on SmackDown this Friday because I'll be there too. How exciting will this be? Friday night SmackDown, a face-to-face, Corey, between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. On the road to WrestleMania, the two biggest guns in the game will head to our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. And both live.
Big dog.
Well, switching gears, joining me at this time, Baron Corbin. Corbin, I understand you've requested this time to deliver a message to the WWE Universe.
Yeah, look, it's no secret. Things have been not going my way.
Are we getting...
I'm hearing what everybody's saying, and one of those things, they're saying all those things that JBL said to me are
Corbin, I'm sorry, I've been told to cut this interview short.
again? You're cutting it short again? This is ridiculous. Are you kidding me?
Kevin, can I ask you about what you did to Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa earlier on? Like, are you...
Why are they doing this to my man Baron Corbin like that? I mean, I'm probably one of the very few fans who actually wanted to hear what Baron Corbin has to say. Is that supposed to be the brand new gimmick? Is that freaking Baron Corbin can't catch a break? Is that Corbin just keeps getting interrupted? Like, do you mean to tell me with 3 hours, like, you can't talk to Kevin Owens about something later on? I mean, I guess it looks like Kevin Owens is leaving. Whatever.
concerned about any possible consequences?
Consequence? You know who should be worried about consequences? It's Jimmy Uso, it's Solo, it's the bloodline. See, because this is what's happening. They're suffering from the consequences of their actions. And they're not the only ones. Other people are suffering from the consequences of their actions. But as far as I'm concerned, I've said it for months. All I want is to see the bloodline fall. And I'm not going to stop until I get what I want. And I don't need or want any help doing that. You get where I'm going?
KO going it alone. How eventful was Friday Night SmackDown for the Judgment Day? Rhea Ripley standing in the face of Charlotte Flair before they meet at WrestleMania for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And father and son, I have no idea how Rey Mysterio showed the restraint that he did as Dominic continued to push him and goad him into punching. I cannot wait to get to WrestleMania, but this year, like last time we went Hollywood, we've been reimagined.
Which one?
It doesn't matter what you just give me your hand, sweetheart. Okay? But first, close your eyes.
I'm not falling for that again.
It's not like last time. Do you trust me?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Close your eyes. No peeking. Step up. There you go. Okay? Ready? Open your eyes.
I'm flying. Tess.
Fly as hell, man. Oh, wait a minute. You know what they say? Pick what didn't happen. You ready? 3, 2.
That one wasn't as good, but
You backed up on the cloud, though, right?
No.
right.
At Domino's, we are obsessed with delivery.
I'm
That
not
was-
sure other guys think about delivery
So it breaks our heart when we see delivery done wrong.
like soggy fries.
They're soggy and they don't deliver well.
We knew we had to do something about it. Turns out the solve wasn't better.
Oh, yeah. So Kevin Owens again saying, I don't want anybody's help, clearly saying it to, that I don't need Sami Zayn's help pretty much. Man, but if I'd be Baron Corbin, I'd be like, you know what, Byron, I should knock you out for, freaking leaving me like that. And Byron just goes, I'm sorry, it's just my job. It's like, I don't care. I was like, you were interviewing me. That's your job. Poor Baron Corbin, man. So we have, I don't know what's next. We still have Becky Lynch, and we still have Lita taking on Damage Control for the women's tag team titles. I believe that's set to be our main event. Asuka and Carmella will also be in action. Again, it has been made official. It will be Brock Lesnar and Omos at WrestleMania. Yep. I can hardly contain my excitement. When you think about it, there's now 3 this just came to my head. You know how there's 3 WWE shows, Raw, SmackDown, NXT. Well, now there's 3 AEW shows now. Dynamite, Ring of Honor, and Rampage. Although Ring of Honor is kind of like it's not an official, televised show. So I guess I don't know if that one really counts. But I'm still very excited to see Ring of Honor, especially because I've heard a lot of people talking about how great this card or, how great the show was. I did not see any of the spoilers, so do not spoil anything for me. I thought that Chris Lee knows best. I thought they got fired or something. I don't know.
You know what time it is. All rise for the Judgment Day.
Ganda Jefe. Hi, Dad. We had ourselves a little Mysterio family reunion on Friday. What a joke. I showed the whole world exactly what you are. The same a competitor as you are a father. A loser who does nothing. Don't worry. Mommy has a match this Friday against Liv Morgan, and I'll be by my mamacita's side, and we can have that little heart-to-heart. And I'll show the world what a coward you really are. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to do anything about it. And you're in ex-con Dom's prison now.
Oh, man, let them know.
That was actually pretty good by Dom.
I didn't have to say a single word to Charlotte Flair.
The #1 contender for Charlotte Flair's SmackDown Women's Championship, marching her way to the ring,
Because just being in the same building as me, I could tell I had her shook. When I stepped into that ring and I looked into her eyes, I saw something. It wasn't fear. It was something much worse. Acceptance. Because no amount of confidence or anything that she had to say Friday could change the fact that she can't escape her own fate. And her fate is that at WrestleMania, Rhea Ripley's walking out the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
Oh, yeah. That's right, Rhea. Edge, my old friend. You thought this was over at Elimination Chamber?
Edge and Beth Phoenix, the last couple standing.
You don't get to decide when this is over. This is over when I say it's over.
The Judgment Day isn't fading into the rearview mirror.
You see, Edge, you are playing checkers. The Prince, he's playing chess.
Balor with a third coup de grace.
And there's still one more move. So if you accept my challenge, I end this at WrestleMania. Check it. Yeah.
The only way I see that one ending is in a last man standing match. That's really the only way that this should end. Either that or another Hell in a Cell match for Edge.
Ciao, Otis. Have you had a chance to consider my offer? Otis is right. He doesn't need words to be professionally good looking. In fact, if he were to have a match tonight, I think we would love to be in his corner to observe this raw and natural talent. Wouldn't we, boys?
Yeah,
match.
Totally. One contest. I can make that happen, baby. Yeah, Pierce, Adam, Pierce, need a match. Yes, I do. That's right now.
Balor and Edge at WrestleMania. Will the Rated R Superstar accept?
Wait, did you say at WrestleMania? I can't remember. I mean, obviously, it's obvious there. Right back in the sec. Sorry, guys.
She is hypnotic. She is chaotic. And she is the challenger for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Asuka, yes, she is singing. She's off the wall as well. She's done it all in WWE. Recently becoming the first female superstar to win the Elimination Chamber match, the Royal Rumble match, and Money in the Bank. Asuka making her way inside the squared circle, where she will go one-on-one, Corey, with... I mean, how are you feeling right now? I think there's going to be a Staten Island-sized roadblock on Asuka's road to WrestleMania in Carmella next.
Tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Chicken Miller fans of all ages, strap on your seatbelt and glue your wings on tight and make some noise, boy. Carmelo Hayes goes one-on-one with the big, strong boy, Tyler Bate.
You better keep your eye on because this is going to be a hell of a matchup.
With only 1 week till Roadblock, NXT is moving full speed ahead. NXT, live tomorrow night, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
Alaska is no joke. There's just so many different ways to get owned out here. This is what I live for. It's excruciating.
Because you have to race what
And
things have to survive.
So we will be seeing Otis later on tonight in a matchup, I guess. And we have Asuka and Carmella coming up next as well. What next, though? All right. Sorry, I had to help the family with something. Let me make sure I'm not on mute. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right down to it. We have Carmella and Asuka in singles competition, and I don't think this is going to work out too well for Carmella here. Shall we set the timer here for how long Carmella lasts? Into a
woman who's won it all, but has never defeated Carmella, Kevin Patrick. No, his scores it's well said because it's true. But you're as bad as everybody in the back. You're as bad as all these mouth breathers and incels in the crowd that don't give Carmella credit. She's a former SmackDown Women's Champion. She's a history maker. She's won the Money in the Bank ladder match twice. She's beaten Asuka twice. Has Asuka beaten Carmella? No. Has Carmella booked at WrestleMania yet? No. She's got to hopefully beat Asuka and earn her way into an opportunity. That's exactly it. Carmella back up.
Well, actually, Asuka did beat Carmella at the Elimination Chamber, Corey.
Last week in the face of Bianca Belair. And they had a meeting inside the ring.
Just point that one out there.
Asuka goes to ground now as Carmella continues to fight. Carmella's feeling extremely confident headed into this matchup, seeing as how it was her and Asuka, the final two in the Elimination Chamber. Carmella's eager to prove to Asuka and the entire WWE Universe that she's not an afterthought. She is a legitimate contender to any championship any night of the week.
Carmella is definitely taking it to Asuka right now here, but I think it won't be long before Asuka starts raking in some defense here.
She has Asuka where she wants her now. Carmella now. Oh. You've been able to sleep all week? The blue mist. Hang on a second. Cover. Carmella for the win. Asuka kicks out. What does blue mist have? I know you've been worried about this meeting, given what we've seen from Asuka. No, I've been gassing up my wife, Kevin Patrick, because that's what supported partners do. Oh. This is what I was afraid of. Cobra. Asuka now to put away Carmella. He's still alive in this match. Trust me, Carmella hasn't spent the last week moonwalking around the house. Carmella has been studying, she has been strategizing, she has been training. Yes, Carmella has defeated Asuka in the past, but Carmella's fully aware that this may be the most dangerous version of the Empress we've ever seen in WWE.
Oh, for sure.
I think it's the wisest decision Carmella's ever made, but you want to make it to the top, you got to knock off the contenders in front of you.
Oh!
That
was smart there from Mella.
Oh!
Super kick.
Super kick. The Princess is Staten Island on top here.
Asuka's not ready for Carmella.
That's it. I'm going on the Dunkin' Run.
I'll do a Dunkin' Run.
I will also go on a Dunkin' Run. I like bagel minis. They're like bagels, but you know.
I know what they are.
I know what they are.
Deals on food for $1, $2, or $3 with a medium or larger coffee.
At Papa John's, we start with better, like marinated oven roasted chicken tossed in our new hot lemon pepper.
So again, I do apologize that I had to take a small break. I just had to help out my mom get some groceries in to the house real quick. Got some lot of goodies. And so we are on commercial break right now. And again, no picture here. My aching heart. It is Asuka and Carmella right now, but they are on commercial break here, and we should be back live within a minute and a half. Again, to recap, let's go through the show of what has happened so far. We had Jimmy and Solo Sikoa take on the Street Profits. Jimmy was saying how that, everyone thinks there's cracks in the bloodline, but we still are staying dominant against everybody. Whoever thought there were cracks in the bloodline, like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, we beat them all. And then they said, and we sure as hell going to beat Cody Rhodes. Speaking of Rhodes, Cody did beat Chad Gable in a very weird finish that made no sense whatsoever. I mean, Cody's finish made sense by hitting the Cody cutter and then the crossroads. That made sense. But Otis got distracted by nothing. He got distracted by looking at a fan. What was she lifting up her shirt, Otis, or something? I don't know. It's like, what? But then we also had Brock Lesnar agreed to face Omos at WrestleMania and then hit an F5 on MVP after him and MVP toasted to, I forget the drink that Brock Lesnar called it. I guess it really doesn't matter. MVP spit the drink back in Brock's face because it was too much for MVP to get down his throat, I guess. And Chad Gable, I guess, is in the doctor's office, and Otis will wrestle a matchup, or Otis is what they're calling him now for the Maximum Male Models. But whatever. So now we're back live as Carmella has a chin lock applied on Asuka right here.
Louder for the people in the back. Carmella masterfully engineering this matchup thus far, and the Empress of Tomorrow.
I honestly love Corey Graves' commentary with Carmella. Like, he plays complete favoritism, which is what I love. I love when commentators play favoritism. Oh my God, may have split open Carmella's face. That's just over.
You know, wherever Bianca Belair is watching right now, she cannot be enjoying the sights of what Asuka is capable of.
Carmella just got rocked right there and doing the smart thing. Leave the ring. What a sliding knee strike there.
As you mentioned, Carmella undefeated against Asuka in previous meetings. Carmella's out on her feet.
Yeah, I got no idea. Whoa!
Oh, super kick, Carmella to beat Asuka once more. The kick out by the Empress. Take a look at this. Great wherewithal by Carmella.
It wasn't even a very good, no. With all due respect to Carmella, it wasn't even a very good super kick. She was just like, right beside her there. Not a lot of force behind put on the super kick.
Wouldn't be surprised if we spent a couple hours in the dental office this week. My God, what a backhand. Oh, inside title. Asuka now. Carmella kicks out. Carmella continues to fight.
Oh, jackknife pinfall there by Asuka. The code of silence. Oh, but didn't have it fully applied. Did Carmella? Oh, wait a second. Oh no, not this arm block from Asuka.
The satisfaction on the face of Asuka.
And nowhere to go. The referee was blocking Carmella's way of even, using her leg to break the rope there. I think there might be a conspiracy here, Graves. I think we should mention that, Corey, is that Carmella couldn't get to the rope there because of... Wait. Hold on a second. Asuka's going to cut a promo.
You shall receive.
I like that. We're getting Asuka actually talking. I'm sorry. I don't mind. I'm sorry. I don't mind. Asuka, talking in Japanese every once in a while. It's kind of like, with wrestlers, talking English, and then eventually they talk a little bit in Spanish for a promo. I don't mind that, but I do want to be able to understand the promo. I can't just, say, "Wow, Japanese." Sorry, it's just I don't know Japanese. All right. So it's just like, you got to talk to me to where I understand the promo. So Asuka actually speaking a little bit English there, a little bit, which is great. So I'll go ahead. I'll catch you up real quick. Not really much has happened. Nothing big happened really. Jimmy Uso, cut a promo saying that the bloodline is still strong. Every time that someone thought that there was cracks in us, Kevin Owens thought there was. We beat him. Sami Zayn thought that there was a crack in us, and we beat him. Then the Street Profits came out and they said, "Hey, where's Jay?" And then Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa beat the Street Profits in a tag match. MVP and Brock Lesnar had a promo where Brock agreed to face Omos at WrestleMania. They drank to it, but Brock chose his own drink, and then Brock drank his drink, and then he told MVP to drink the same drink, but it was too strong for MVP, so he accidentally spit it in the face of Brock. Brock F5'd him. Cody Rhodes and Chad Gable had a match, and Cody Rhodes won in a very stupid fashion because Otis was like, it was very weird. Cody was going for a suicide dive, but Chad Gable was trying to call Otis over, but Otis was like looking at thin air. Literally, the camera was showing Otis, and he was looking at the crowd, but there was nobody there. He was just looking. And then all of a sudden, Cody went over to him, and he's like, "Wow, she's beautiful, right?" And Otis is like, "Yeah." And he's like, "What are you doing here?" And then Otis just started chasing after Cody, and then Cody set him in the crowd. We never saw Otis again. Cody went for the Cody Cutter, Crossroads on Chad Gable, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Chad Gable's in the doctor's office, and what's Maxine came over and said, "My goodness, you are beautiful." I mean, she didn't say that, but she basically said, "If you have a match tonight, we'll gladly accompany you at ringside." And Otis, said he needs to find freaking Adam Pearce. Let's see. The Judgment Day cut a promo saying that they'll be on SmackDown again, as Rhea's supposed to face Liv Morgan, as Dominic will be there as well. Cody said he would be there on SmackDown as well to meet up with Roman Reigns. We just got through with Asuka and Carmella, so that's pretty much been the show so far. I know.
I don't know what you said, but I don't know if I really like your tone. I hope you called me out here to tell everybody how we're going to tear the house down at WrestleMania.
She's going to beat you at WrestleMania.
Because if you said anything else, I am here to remind you that I am the EST of WWE, and you can't spell WrestleMania without EST.
I think. Oh, wait a minute. Carmella with a sneak attack, dropping Asuka right in front of Bianca Belair, and both women knocking each other's heads in there. I'm not looking forward to this one. The Miz TV. Oh yeah, we got Piper Niven. Why does Piper Niven still have like kind of the Titantron of Dewdrop though? I'm also a little bit, kind of confused as to why Piper Niven has the same type of face paint that Sarah Logan used to wear. But I mean, it's kind of cool. Not a lot of crowd reaction for Piper Niven, though, it looked like from the fans there. Oh, well. We have Piper Niven and Candice LeRae. Well, they're supposed to be, competing tonight, but we just went to commercial break now. No good. No good. Ooh. Still want to try those loaded tots from what was it, Domino's? I think I said it was.
Smooth chocolate, creamy filling. Make any moment worth celebrating. Ferrero Rocher.
Sorry, I'm quite silent right now. It's just I don't like, it's been a bit of a show, but it just really doesn't feel like that anything exciting really has happened that is, leaving me to talk about a lot here. Oh yeah, and there was Baron Corbin. Got interrupted again. So there's that too. We know that John Cena, I believe, is supposed to be back next week to obviously be confronted by Austin Theory. John Cena will say, "Someone keeps saying the champ is here," line. And I'm like, "Yo, kid, I don't mind you saying that, but don't forget who originated that." And then Theory will get mad that Cena called him a kid. He's like, "Don't call me a kid. Don't call me a kid. I've been here for years." Or whatever we'll say. That will obviously set up the WrestleMania match. There we go. Piper Niven awaiting Candice LeRae. Wait a sec. What?
What is Nikki Cross doing here?
Where is Nick?
That was definitely Nikki, was it?
What?
I mean, she does tend to stand out.
What is Nikki Cross doing here? I mean, I'll never complain about seeing Nikki Cross.
We tell Candice, we heard her on Monday Night Raw, tell Candice that she was lonely last week. Maybe she should get on Plenty of Fish or one of those things. I don't think Candice LeRae is equipped to solve Nikki's loneliness issues.
This matchup doesn't appear to like it might take long here. I mean, Candice LeRae is one hell of a fighter, but I don't think she's got enough to shake Piper Niven here.
What has gotten into Piper Niven? I don't know. Piper Niven possesses all of the tools to be a major player here in the women's division. We've seen Piper.
Candice trying to utilize her speed there and her striking ability, going after the legs there. Smart strategy, and a lot of times utilizing your own body weight there will help you out, but Candice LeRae just doesn't have the mass. Oh, wait, jackknife pin. Just a count of one there, but that was a great way for Candice LeRae to utilize her own strength there. And oh my God, it's already the best Monday Night Raw. Elias is here. Obviously, I'm kind of joking there, but I will never not appreciate seeing Elias. It's gonna be Elias and Bobby Lashley. Apparently, it was just a strike on the back of the head there by Piper onto Candice LeRae, and now a Cobra Clutch, a rare submission hold there that we do not see often here. A Cobra Clutch being applied. It's almost like your own arm is choking you out there, and Candice is going out here. She doesn't have much left in her. I mean, it's smart strategy there by Piper. She realized that Candice was starting to slowly break the grip there, and Piper sent her crashing into the turnbuckle. Right now, Piper just keeps charging after Candice LeRae. Candice using her speed to dodge, but not much. Wait a sec. Oh.
Connor's looking pretty lifeless.
Yeah, Candice LeRae is completely out of it right now.
Listen, if you're Candice LeRae, the longer this matchup goes, while you make
Wait.
Oh my goodness.
I don't touch Nikki.
I don't know, maybe Nikki was looking for a friend. He's not gonna find it in Piper, that's for sure. I got a second. Candice LeRae, they get the victory here.
Wait, what?
Candice was certainly overmatched in the power department, but due to an, I think, unintentional assist on the outside from Nikki Cross, it's one way to make friends, right? Or really dangerous enemies like Piper.
I did not see that one coming. Well,
Huge win for Candice LeRae here tonight. Speaking of which, someone who knows Candice pretty well, please welcome Johnny Gargano.
You know her very well. Mary.
Yeah, you do, and congratulations to Candice. But we also learned that you have a match of your own later on tonight.
Incredibly proud of Candice. She did fantastic against Piper, and you are right. I do have a match of my own tonight because it's Monday Night Raw. I have to be prepared for anything. So I came in the locker room, put my bags down, and Otis ran up to me. And I'm paraphrasing here, but he said he wants some hot action tonight. I was immediately alarmed. But then I realized he was just talking about having a match, which I gladly accepted. He beat me a few months back, and I remember that. No, I'm still not 100% for Elimination Chamber, but I'm trying to gain momentum.
Chequete que está hablando.
Who do you ever beat?
Byron, is this the type of superstar you're trying to interview now?
I think Byron's just tired of interviewing a bunch of adults who are going through a goth phase, who can't fight their own battles one-on-one.
Wow, he said God. Wow, yeah, you're corny, man. But you got a pair of stones. You know, the last time I saw you, I laid you out inside the chamber. I'm getting this urge, guys, that I want to lay you out again right now.
Whoa, tranquilo, big man, tranquilo, I got this.
Tranquilo.
Johnny here? Johnny, Otis is gonna flatten you like a pancake tonight. And if, by some miracle, he doesn't cover you in maple syrup and gobble you all up, trust me, next week, I'll finish the job myself.
That's a good one.
Sounds delicious. I'll see you next week.
That actually sounds pretty cool. Gargano and Finn Balor.
Time to feast on star power. The A-lister is here.
The Miz apparently has some big WrestleMania news.
There's no time to deliberate. The road to WrestleMania is here. Whichever you're, save 25% of qualifying orders.
The Miz is gonna tell the world that he managed to secure The Rock for WrestleMania. Yeah, right. I got the biggest Hollywood actor in WrestleMania, John Cena. Now, John and I haven't always seen eye to eye, but you know what? I figured I need a big Miz TV segment at WrestleMania. John Cena's that guy. Maybe that's what the news will be, is that Miz will have a big Miz TV segment at WrestleMania. I have a Miz TV segment to announce a Miz TV segment. I don't know. All I know is I'm not really looking forward to this one, as most of the Miz's segments usually leave me pretty pissed off. Because I liked the Miz, and it's not like I don't mind his placement, but I just think it's incredibly stupid how so many times they lay him out for just Being the Miz, I guess. Oh, well, what can you do? That's just the way it's gotta roll with you. Ba-da-ba-da-boom, boom. Well, once again, it's been a while since I've said it, so I hope you don't mind if I say it again. Feel free to hit the subscribe button as we do a lot of these live stream reactions, and we'll have a busy week ahead of us for wrestling content. And hit the like button on this video if you find deserve it. You can leave a comment down below in the chat right now, or feel free to do it at the replay here, so that way we can all just chit chat. I respond to pretty much everyone. And make sure while you're looking at everything down there, feel free to hit the bell icon so you always get notified when I go live for any of my videos here. As I said, we got a lot of wrestling content coming up this week. We have, right now, as you can tell, Monday Night Raw. And then Tuesday, I'm looking to do the AEW Universe mode, which will be Ring of Honor this week in the Universe mode, which is going to be Cody versus Dustin Rhodes for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship and Dustin Rhodes' final matchup in the Universe mode. Wednesday will be AEW Dynamite itself. Thursday will be live streaming Ring of Honor. Friday will be live streaming SmackDown and Rampage. And then Saturday we have the Revolution review. And then Sunday, I take a break. I may not be in the full-on category as Jason Solomonster is a lot of times at, for weeks like this where he's nonstop going for live streams and everything. But it still feels like a pretty busy week for myself here. But apparently Otis is taking on Johnny Gargano, but that's later. Right now we're got the Miz TV. As the Miz has some giant news for us. But what on earth could it be?
It is finally time for Miz TV WrestleMania edition. Welcome to most month. And before I bring out my celebrity guest,
oh no,
I want to talk about my beautiful, gorgeous, sexy wife, Maurice, and oh yes, and the anniversary she gave me last week. I said I would reveal what it said tonight. We have been married for 9 years. She is the gift that keeps on giving. She has given me 2 beautiful daughters, unconditional love and support, and this gift is life-changing. And to help me announce this highlight-worthy news, I want to bring out my special guest. He is also the host of WrestleMania. Drum roll, please.
Who's Logan Paul's brother name again? I forget. The Miz.
Yes! I love it.
The Miz.
Hi, I'm tonight's guest. It's me. But not only am I tonight's guest, not only am I the host of Miz TV, but I am the host of WrestleMania.
The Miz is hosting
This
WrestleMania.
will be bigger than the Golden Globes. It will be bigger than the Oscars. You thought Chris Rock getting slapped by Will Smith was a big moment. Wait till you see what I have in store for WrestleMania.
What does the host actually mean though of being WrestleMania? Miz makes it seem like, wait till you see what I have in store for WrestleMania. It makes it seem like he almost has, like general manager powers. I mean, if that was the case, Miz would just say, you know what? I'm gonna be in the title matchup against Roman Reigns. I just love it. The way that Miz phrased it almost made it seem like that he has some type of powers of being a host of WrestleMania. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and let the Miz continue.
Me is the fact that my wife had to ask who else could host this monumental event.
Who better than Cage?
It It's WrestleMania goes Hollywood, not WrestleMania goes YouTube. But nonetheless, this WrestleMania will go viral. It will be buzzworthy with me as the host and matches like Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. Asuka versus Bianca Belair. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. I gotta say, I am so happy. There is nothing that can take me down off of this pedestal.
Are you sure about that, Miz?
Oh, no. Miz.
At this point, Miz is pretty tired of being interrupted by Rollins. The Miz continues to boast of Seth freaking Rollins. I rarely question any of Rollins' motivations, but why step on Miz's moment? He stomps all over the Miz.
Is that fur on Seth Rollins' sunglasses? Seth is an uninvited guest here on Miz TV. Look, what is he wearing? I like the jacket.
Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. And what are you doing here? This is my special moment. My announcement.
Shut
up!
I guess Miz doesn't get to announce his announcement.
Miz, don't get your panties in a bunch, my friend. I just came out here to congratulate you. No, I don't want to rain on your parade. Yeah, but see, that's just it. You've been raining on my parade for the past 3 weeks.
Leave me alone.
Well, Miz, 2 weeks ago, I stomped you with my big red boots because
You were being a jerk.
Well, Miz, you were being a bit of a jerk.
I called it.
And last week I had to stomp you not once, not twice, but 3 times because, let's face it, you were being a bit of a beehole.
What's a beehole?
I am not a B type of person. I am an A type of person. So you're saying you're an A? No! That is not what I meant. You know that's not what I meant. Hey! I didn't say it. You said relax. That's not.
They're not really chanting it. I mean, people are trying.
I promise I didn't mean to ruin your moment. Look, I just had a favor to ask you. You see, I've been trying to get a hold of Logan Paul. It's been a little difficult, but since you taught him everything he knows, you guys are friends, you're the host of WrestleMania now, I'm sure you've got him on speed dial.
Well, I wouldn't call them friends since they had a match at, what was it, SummerSlam? They had a singles match, so I wouldn't really call them friends, but... You know,
I was thinking, why don't we give him a call? That's all you want? You want me to just call Logan Paul for you? Yes. Get the phone out. Get him on FaceTime. Let's do it. Do you all want me to call Logan Paul right now for Seth Rollins? Yes. What do you say? What do you say, Grand Rapids? Let's do it, baby. Come on. No.
I don't like Logan Paul.
I'm not going to do anything you want me to do because Logan is your problem, not mine. I'm going to WrestleMania, not you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to WrestleMania 2 nights. 2 nights. You want to know why? Because I'm the A-lister. I'm the celebrity. You're just a goofball in a stupid jacket with... Rollins has heard enough.
All right. It needs Mrs. Space ID. This phone's very loud.
Miz, stop calling. Surprise! Sorry, LP, the Miz, he's a little out of commission. I just wanted to call you because I wanted to see how your baby bro was doing. Yeah. How's Jakey Boo doing? He had a tough day yesterday. But while I've got you, I got a bit of a proposition for you. You see, I think we're all pretty sick of this game of cat and mouse you've been playing. So how about next week you grow a set, show up on Raw, stand in this ring, and go face to face with Seth Rollins, baby?
I like the way that sounds. You got yourself a deal, pal. Man to man. And guess what? I would love to see you try to run your mouth, but we are standing face to face, big man.
Oh, it's on, baby! Logan, one more thing. Bye-bye, bitch. Rollins with the invitation. Logan Paul.
Nope. Rollins coming back to curb stomp Miz.
Earlier tonight, I caught up with Becky Lynch and Lita, and they were confident that they would be walking out of Raw as the new women's tag team champions. Would you care to respond?
That's awesome. I'm glad the two of them are confident because the three of us have been all over Raw, SmackDown, every premium live event all over the world, proving to phony teams like them that they don't stand a chance against Damage CTRL. Io and Dakota are the greatest champions in WWE. But this is more than about championships to us, okay? This is our story. This is our legacy, okay? You go tell those idiots that.
Well, who will be walking out of Raw as the women's tag team champions? We will find out later tonight. I'm going to send it back to...
You just interviewed the women's tag team champions. They are great champions, but everybody knows that Austin Theory is the greatest.
You know, I'm noticing this a lot tonight. Everyone is very upset about not being interviewed. Johnny Gargano was getting interviewed, and then the Judgment Day come up and they say, "Man, Byron, you're interviewing this guy," and then Austin Theory comes in and says, "Man, you're interviewing these girls." It's like they're great, but it's like, I mean, let's let them finish. It's quite funny. And then, of course, Baron Corbin, his interview got cut again.
Champion in WWE. And speaking of that, you know, I'm a little shocked that I'm not being talked about. You know, my achievements, everything that I've accomplished. You know what everybody's talking about? John Cena. And John Cena comes back next week. That's what he's going to do. But you see, the thing is they just like the hustle, the loyalty, and the respect.
But look at me, my hustle, the Elimination Chamber. I walked in there with 5 of the best in the WWE, and I hustled and I beat them all. And loyalty? There ain't nobody more loyal to this championship than me. I had less than 48 hours after that grueling Elimination Chamber, and I defended this championship. And who'd I beat? A Hall of Famer, the rated R superstar himself, the man that's had multiple world championships. Edge. I did that. And that's the thing. I'm hustling. I got the loyalty, but then, respect. Kathy, I got a lot of respect for John Cena. I really do. And that's why next week in Boston, his hometown, I'm going to look him in his face and I'm going to give him all the respect he deserves. Only thing I asked is he gives me the same treatment.
Why was a phone going off? It literally sounded like a phone was going off in the background there.
Waiting for Cena in Cena's hometown next week. What could go wrong?
Everything. It's a hometown crowd, and a lot of times it never goes well when you're in your hometown. When you work for WWE, your hometown, well, it's just set for mega heel heat there. This is not going to end well for my boy Elias. They better not skip over Elias's song. I will be very upset if they skip over Elias's song, man. But yeah, no, it just feels like a lot that people have been upset that they haven't been interviewed tonight. We're like, man, you're interviewing this guy. It's like, what about me? So we are in commercial break, and again, it will be Bobby Lashley versus Elias. I'm assuming that we will get something here with Bray Wyatt, but maybe it's Uncle Howdy, since Uncle Howdy doesn't have a roster, or maybe it will be Bliss. I get the feeling that if we're gonna see Bliss return, that it might be at WrestleMania to help Bray Wyatt win. But I don't know. Maybe MVP will want to help out freaking Bobby Lashley with Bray Wyatt. I don't know. It's hard to tell what's going on with Bobby and MVP. There's a relationship, but there's not a relationship. It's quite on the interesting level. Oh shit. I get the feeling I might get hit with some copyrights on this stream here tonight. I had AC/DC playing in the background just a moment ago because of Twisted Tea hitting me with TNT. Which is not good. Don't let me get hit with that shit. I don't know. Feel free to put in the comment section. What have you guys thought about Monday Night Raw so far? I don't know. I think I'm just getting so sick and tired of saying that Raw's been fine. And I think that, like fine needs to turn into something like, man, that was good. They still got some time to turn it around, but I really don't understand Becky Lynch's, character now, though, man. Like, she says that she really has never, wanted to team with anybody, but yet now is accepting, help from Lita, and not only accepting help, but now is teaming with Lita. It's like, which one are ya? Oh, well. They're going to skip over Elias, aren't they? They skipped over. Did Elias even get to perform, man? Hey, hallelujah. I'm going in.
Bobby Lashley. Brock Lesnar. Whichever one of you walks out alive, whichever one of you is the winner, no. You should run. I will not be disrespected by nobody in this locker room. Not Brock Lesnar, not Bray Wyatt. If you disrespect me, I'm going to buy Creed 3. Lashley prays.
What?
I understand that Elias is confident in his abilities, and Elias is a threat any night of the week. But let's be honest, it's one person you don't call out. It's the Almighty.
Yeah, go
Out
Elias.
of the gate strong. It's a smart strategy trying to overwhelm Lashley.
Don't miss Creed 3, starring Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors, only in theaters and IMAX Friday. Look at Lashley.
My boy Elias can't take it down.
Elias experiencing
Elias, good job. Go to the outside, Elias.
Lashley told me earlier he wants nothing to do with wannabe musicians or fantasy freaks unless it's kicking their ass.
Speaking of freaks,
Wait.
Rick Boogs backstage. I hope he's studying the Almighty.
Oh, there you go, Elias.
Boogs has a lot of potential.
What Elias is going to do to Bobby Lashley? No, I thought Elias was going to throw Bobby Lashley to the turnbuckle post.
Elias has ideas now. Big knee to Lashley.
Maybe Elias is going to shock the world.
Elias is going to rock the world, man.
Lashley creates a bit of separation back inside now.
Oh, watch out, Elias. Oh, got captured with a flatliner.
Face first goes Elias.
And I think it's over and done.
The beginning of the end for the Troubadour.
The pace of Bobby Lashley, the power that goes with it. This spells danger.
Don't tap Elias.
Hurt lock applied.
Elias has to tap out.
Oh, just pass out, Elias. Could have my boy Elias at least about 8 seconds in the Hurt Lock, man. And now Bobby Lashley wants to talk to Mr. Wyatt.
Has more on his mind.
I'm not in a good mood right now. Because I own Brock Lesnar at the Elimination Chamber.
What?
And instead of...
No, you didn't. You didn't own Brock Lesnar. Look, maybe you have a definition of owning someone by beating them. My definition of owning someone is actually winning the match by pinfall or submission, not disqualification, especially when you are not the last man standing. When Brock put you through the table, you didn't decimate Brock.
Brock tapping out to the Hurt Lock, he resorted to a low blow.
It was an equal contest.
I won the match, but I wanted more. And for proving my dominance over Brock Lesnar.
What dominance?
I get Bray Wyatt playing his little kid games. Whose secret is it? Who knocks on the door? I don't play little kid games. Because I'm the almighty Bobby Lashley. So Bray Wyatt, keep my name out of your mouth, or I will hurt you.
But you're supposed to be fighting at WrestleMania. Aren't you?
Almighty, not mincing words. A warning to Bray Wyatt. Keep my name out of your mouth.
Now shake those hips. And let that ball slip. Pull up your pants and do the muscle man dance. Just follow my boys. You don't really have a choice.
They should show Bobby when he was smacking his ass.
Pull up your pants and do a muscle.
Bobby Lashley says he doesn't play little kid games. What the hell was that? I don't know.
What do you mean, what the hell was that?
Choice now.
We've seen that
I'm
before.
assuming you've never been to Ottawa, Illinois, or you would know the scum that is Ottawa, Illinois. Adam, how was I to know that there was a Ottawa, Canada? Huh?
Chelsea, you're from Canada. And that says Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, not Illinois.
Nella is here, honey bunny. What did you want from me?
Yes, I saw what you did, Bianca.
Okay, hello.
Did you see that?
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
What do you want from me?
Guys, nope, I have a phone call to take. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Come on.
No.
You want to put your hand? Yes. You want to put your hands on Bianca? You can do it next week in a match. Right here, Ron. Good day. Thank you. Rude.
Why did they hire Chelsea Green? All she does is complain, and it pisses me off because it's a wasted segment.
That was rude. That was rude. Okay, but I'm loving this. Do you love my outfit? I'm Chelsea. I'm Chelsea. Call Nella, honey. You were cute. You're so much better without. I'm so much better without.
I mean, maybe you can start to a tag team between Carmella and Chelsea. Something.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Maximum Male Models, weighing 330 pounds. Oh,
I don't know if my girl said it right. Otis with the company of Maximum. They go one-on-one.
I'll say this again about the Maximum Male Models that I've said before. I mean, they really try their best, man. They do their very best for this gimmick. I don't know what better they could get. I don't know much about Mace or Mansoor, but they're trying their best here to make this work, man. We have Otis versus Johnny Gargano. And I like Otis, but I hope Johnny gets the win here. Which is good because I like Gargano. I'll never forget when Triple H actually made me hate Johnny Gargano. But Johnny Gargano won me back over at the Elimination Chamber there by Johnny just wrestling, the classic Johnny Gargano style, man. Johnny wrestling, doing Johnny wrestling things. I think I need a better angle for the titles than what was announced. Like, honestly, I went through what was announced for Raw, and I was like, well, I guess this is the main thing that they're talking about is the women's tag team titles. So, this will be the title of the title. But I'm sure I could have thought of something better. I'm like, you know what? What's next in the chapter of Cody Rhodes? But the chapter of Cody Rhodes continues to be, I'm going to win at WrestleMania. There's nothing really that has captured me on Cody Rhodes here. But maybe Friday will be the time where Roman Reigns makes it personal for himself between him and Rhodes. I just gotta say that we're only 30 seconds away. 30 seconds away from Monday Night Raw. We're gonna see Otis and Johnny Gargano singles action tonight. Otis is surrounded by some sexy Maxima male models. It's not, that wasn't me saying they're sexy, just so you know. I mean, I was singing it, but I wasn't thinking it, man. No! I can't stand the new Johnny Gargano song. It's not right. Well, Johnny Gargano's going to have to utilize his speed to his advantage here over this matchup. Otis is definitely the bigger man, but you can knock him down a little bit if you can keep up with the speed there. Candice LeRae did beat Piper Niven in her matchup, being able to utilize her own speed at times there. But right now, Otis in full control over Gargano here. Let me actually turn the volume up. Let the commentators do their job.
330 pounds of Wisconsin beef coming away at Johnny Gargano. What the hell is your fascination with Wisconsin? You've got maximum male models out here. You've got Marseille and Mansois bringing levels of handsome to ringside we've never seen before. And you're worried about Wisconsin. I'm a cheesehead deep down. You're sick. Gargano now.
I don't think you want to hit a lariat on Otis there. I don't think that's going to drop him, Gargano.
Look at this. Look at the power of.
There you go. Utilize your kicks and elbows and
making it look like child's play. Gargano certainly overmatched in the size and power department, but certainly not the heart. No quit whatsoever.
That dropped Otis down to a single knee there.
Otis down on one knee, super kick to the jaw. Otis rolls out of harm's way. Easy, big fella. Turn around. Uh-oh. Watch him.
That was pretty lame.
On our announce table. Getting involved. Wait. What the? Oh, no. They're kidnapping Marseille. That's where are we? In a performance center parking lot? Next to Lewis. Gargano, quit flirting. Get in the ring, you pervert. Oh, this is having none of this. Oh, this is having none of this. I wouldn't be. I agree. Otis was protecting the sanctity of the marriage. Gargano's spoken for.
Yeah, why was Johnny looking at Maxine like?
Doesn't mean you can't look at the menu, but Gargano, not spiking Otis. No, the devastating effect. This could be Otis. No, and in front of Maxine. Johnny Gargano.
I thought they were going to commercial. That's why I fast forward for a second, but I guess they didn't, as Marseille was trying to assault Gargano from behind, and then Dexter Lumis actually started to kidnap Mansois. And I actually laughed as he was just, screaming like a little girl.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to earlier on tonight when Cody Rhodes dropped a bombshell.
Is that?
Standing by, waiting to get in a word with special counsel to the tribal chief Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman.
Wow, did you look at that locker room? The Bloodline's office looks awful. They are literally in the trenches. I guess that's what happens when you don't have Roman Reigns there. I mean, you get some of the worst places.
Get your comment on Cody Rhodes' announcement that he will be at SmackDown this Friday.
I love it.
This is my favorite time of year, WrestleMania season, where every single television show, the ante gets up and up and up and up and up. Like this Friday night on SmackDown, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, showing up to confront what?
Mr. Heyman, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but Cody didn't explicitly say that he's there to confront Roman Reigns. He said, and I quote, "I'll be there too."
Why would I feel disrespected just being chastised and corrected on worldwide television?
What else is Cody Rhodes going to be there for? I mean, why wouldn't he want to see Roman?
Let's read between the lines what this really means. He's going to show up. Cody Rhodes is a raw talent, and he's going to show up. No, Cody Rhodes is going to invade Friday Night SmackDown. Cody Rhodes is going to crash the gates of the island of relevancy. Let's up the ante. This Friday night, live on SmackDown, Cody Rhodes will confront Roman Reigns. For this Friday night, live on SmackDown, Cody Rhodes will be confronted by the tribal chief, the head of the table, the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
That was the promo.
I cannot wait until
That was everything that we already know about that. We're not stupid. Oh, Cody Rhodes is gonna be on SmackDown. What is he gonna do there? Oh, gee, what do you think? What do you think he's gonna do there? He's only got Roman Reigns as WrestleMania opponent. No, Cody Rhodes is just there to see the sights. They literally brought Paul Heyman in just to say Cody Rhodes is gonna stare down the tribal chief. Yeah, we know that. I'm sorry. Like, you might be thinking that I'm overreacting here, but like, they have to do more for this story. I do not care about Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns one bit. I don't care at all. They are failing to capture me in this story. This is supposed to be the main story here, and yet I don't care who wins or who loses. I don't care. You are failing right now at one of the most important stories that's in your WrestleMania match. You are failing. I don't know if I'm just alone here, but I'm sorry. I need more to the story of Cody Rhodes be like, I'm gonna win the championship. I need Roman to make it personal. What really upset me was the fact that last week, and I didn't stream last week because I don't really remember what I was doing, but I think I was busy with work or something on Monday. And Paul Heyman cut a promo on Cody Rhodes, basically saying that, in the dark, cold winter nights, Roman Reigns, I'm not going to say that Roman Reigns won't, hold your wife, and child closely and yada, yada, yada. He's a happily spoken man. And then Paul Heyman says, but I am not. And then you know what Cody Rhodes did? Cody just says, don't send your guy to do your dirty work anymore, Roman. Talk to me face to face or something like that. And I was like, my dude, Paul Heyman just literally said that he will take care of your wife, and you didn't even acknowledge him one bit. You didn't even say, you keep your fat mouth. You keep my wife's name out of your fat, disgusting mouth, Paul Heyman, or we're going to have problems. Cody could have easily just said, I let you go one time, Paul, out of the goodness of my own heart and soul. But you do not mention my wife's name like that again. Or I swear, the third time you do, I'm going to punch you right in your fat, disgusting mouth. Just Like, the fact that Cody didn't acknowledge what happened there, I'm just like, dude, I was like, you literally just let your wife, you let your marriage just get insulted like that. And I will never let it go. I'm sorry, because Cody is supposed to be a great promo cutter, and he is. He's really good on the microphone. But he failed. And he has been failing on the mic. He failed tonight. There's just nothing about this story between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes that I'm getting invested in at all. And it's not because I am so stuck on Sami Zayn. It's not. I gave up. Okay? I got my answer. I'm not, deluding myself into thinking there's another possibility for Sami Zayn. No, I'm not. I've given up on Sami Zayn being the world champion. Maybe not ever, but I really don't think Sami will ever be in that spot again. But it doesn't matter, because I'm looking at this at a storyline purpose here between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. And I'm just not invested at all. Because you can still capture my attention. You still can. But you really need to work for this, because the only thing that's capturing my attention right now still, unfortunately, is Sami Zayn. It's just because of how good the story naturally is with it. I mean, it's just the fact that, they had Paul Heyman there to cut a promo or interview, whatever, it's the same shit, to just tell us that Cody Rhodes is going to confront Roman Reigns. We're not idiots. You don't have to tell me that. I know that. Don't treat me like I'm stupid. I know what Cody Rhodes is there for. I mean, maybe he'll be put into a spot where he helps Sami Zayn at a certain point. Maybe. But the original plan for Cody is just to be there to confront Roman Reigns. It's not rocket science. You don't have to tell me. Oh, again, Cody Rhodes is there just to see the sights. Let's just fucking get on with this.
I look at what and become tag team champions. Our way in the women's tag. Massive piece of the WrestleMania puzzle revealed itself.
Yeah, just another recap of Brock and MVP.
To showcase all of the immortals, these two at WrestleMania. A colossal WrestleMania match for sure, but how about a gargantuan Monday Night Raw headed your way next week from Boston, one-on-one. Kevin Owens versus Solo Sikoa.
I smell a DQ finish.
We know KO's gold. Can he continue?
As Kevin Owens versus Solo Sikoa.
How clever was Seth freaking Rollins tonight, laying out the Miz, using his phone, FaceTiming Logan Paul, and goading him into a face-to-face next week on Raw in Boston. We saw Johnny Gargano emerge victorious a few moments ago. Will Johnny keep his streak of luck alive as he goes one-on-one?
I also smell a distraction there for Edge to, help Johnny Gargano beat Finn Balor on Raw.
Really tough match next week on Raw against the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella. And there will be a goat sighting. The 16 times you are not going to want to miss this. That's it, KP. Bring that Atlanta United
in. Main event time, finally, Becky Lynch and Lita. Becky Lynch kind of just did the Jeff Hardy dance there a little bit. I love Lita's theme song, man.
Bound by mutual respect and unmatched passion for this business, Lita, a trailblazer in every sense of the word. The queen of extreme.
Wait, are we going? We're going back to commercial. We're going back to commercial, but I mean that's to be expected. I fast forwarded through the recap of the Bobby Lashley and MVP segment just because it's like that. It really wasn't worth watching for the most part. I mean, again, it's kind of fun to watch, Brock be, happy and enjoying himself and all that, whatever.
Is it a sliced ribeye, melted cheese sauce, fluffy or is it a ribeye, melted cheese sauce, and chocolate glazed beef? You decide. Like it's the new Philly cheesesteak.
So we have the main event coming up very shortly between Becky Lynch and Lita taking on Damage Control for the women's tag team titles. I don't think the titles are changing hands tonight. It doesn't feel like the right time.
My advice in this one very specific case is to definitely put all your Reese's eggs in one basket. And that your basket be enormous. Oh, and that your basket have wheels so you can roll it around from place to place. Here she is, Rapsy. Got two for $5. Wait, there's one with spicy slaw? Grab two new Kentucky Fried Chicken wraps for just $5.
The overtime went into overtime. What do? You turn to DiGiorno to be MVP. MV Pizza. Fresh baked taste.
And that's the real MVP. I can't do an MVP impression. There was something about DiGiorno and said MVP, and I wanted to do an MVP impression, but I can't do it. I don't know MVP's voice that well, man. Quick, bounty. Oh yeah. Go bang.
Has he found his match in Carmelo Hayes? NXT, live Tuesday at 8, only on USA.
Well, that was certainly one way to build a commercial. We literally have about. Oh, I guess this is this must be the. Is this the part where they tell us how many days away from WrestleMania or something? Okay.
Goosebumps watching that. We are so close to the grand stage of them all. But first, folks, do not miss Creed 3, starring Michael B. Jordan.
Okay, I'm starting to get a little sick and tired of how much that they keep promoting Creed 3 here. It's getting me worried. We're gonna have a boxing match at WrestleMania.
The women's tag team championships on the line. The man Becky Lynch alongside the Hall of Famer leader in their way. Damage control. Damage control has been in control since round 2 back in November. What an impact they've made in WWE since arriving on the scene at SummerSlam. There's no doubt Dakota and Io have certainly made their mark on the tag team division and the women's division as a whole. What remains to be seen is how they compete under pressure. It is a widely known fact that Lita was an inspiration for both Io Sky and Dakota Kai to even step into this business. Becky Lynch admitted to having goosebumps and butterflies when she competed against Lita in the past. Now is not the time to be starstruck if you're a champion defending your gold.
Bayley looks like she's wearing something that Lita would be wearing right now.
This is more than a championship for us. It's our story.
She's got like a fishnet shirt. Yeah, she's definitely wearing. Bayley is definitely wearing something that is definitely copying Lita.
As for the man, Becky Lynch, all she does is win. The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
We're probably going to go to commercial very shortly in this matchup here.
Introducing the challengers, the team of the man, Becky Lynch, and WWE Hall of Famer, Lita. And their opponents.
Neither of them look happy to be here.
Representing Damage Control, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Dakota Kai and Io Sky. A confident look on the faces of both champions. Curious to see how Dakota Kai holds up tonight. It's the first time she's competed on Raw since suffering an injury back at the Royal Rumble. That is the price. We're so close to WrestleMania. Can you imagine what it would mean to go in as tag team champions? Becky Lynch and Lita look to claim that prize against the champions tonight, and it's Becky that starts off inside the ring with Io Sky. Remember, this partnership of Becky Lynch and Lita was formed out of almost necessity, as Damage Control, the complete unit, was making the man's life living hell, and inside of a steel cage.
Good shoulder tackle there from Becky.
As a savior, the Hall of Famer Lita coming to the aid of Becky Lynch.
Wrestling down the arm of Io Sky right now is Becky, as she's obviously trying to soften that arm up for the disarmer later on, perhaps. And looking to make the tag to Lita there.
But again, Lita knows she can't rest on her past, on her resume. The game has changed. The game has advanced. The game has evolved. Lita is as eager to test herself against today's crop of superstars as she was back in the day. Lita's saying she's looking forward to a 5th championship run. That's exactly what she wants. This is a bucket list for her. Taking down.
Now a good shoulder tackle there from Lita there.
Lita looking to put away Dakota early with a
twist of nope. Back and forth tags being made by Dakota and Io, and tag there. Now in comes Becky Lynch, and now double suplex in coming Io's way. Damage Control just not being able to be in control at all. Yeah, yes, Hassan. This is the final matchup here tonight between Becky Lynch and Lita versus Dakota and Io Sky for the women's tag team titles. Everything working right now towards Becky Lynch's and Lita's way here. And Bayley is actually dressed up just like Lita on the outside there. This referee does not know how to count these women. Oh, wait, it's like a good old-fashioned Oh, don't that was a pretty bad poetry in motion. But I don't know if Lita's ever been one for poetry in motion. Wait a second. I've never seen this type of spot before. 10 punches there. Lita doing the 10 punches in the ring, and Becky standing on the steps while punching Dakota in the head there with the 10 punches. Lita going to the top there, looking for that classic old moonsault there. But Io moving out of the way as she knows the moonsault. But now Becky Lynch looking to take a little bit of a chance herself. Cannonball senton off the ring apron. And I believe Becky is the legal man here. But now we're on commercial. Like I said, I was sure that within about 2 or 3 minutes we were going to commercial break. As I saw what time slot that we're looking at right now, and I'm literally maybe 30 seconds behind. Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, that's right. They have the Road to Revolution show that they do. I think that might be after Rampage, probably. I gotta make sure I watch that one. But yeah, it's a busy week here for me as well, Hassan. We got Raw tonight here. We have me doing the AEW Universe mode tomorrow. And then we have Wednesday we have Dynamite, and then Thursday we have Ring of Honor. Friday we have SmackDown and Rampage, and then Saturday is nothing. Saturday I get a break. That's right. Sunday is I forgot. Sunday is the AEW pay-per-views. I think sometimes like I remember that AEW pay-per-views are on Sundays, but I keep forgetting that sometimes because like they were originally on Saturdays. I actually kind of liked it better when they were on Saturdays, but. So good. So we are on commercial break right now. Once again, it is Becky Lynch and Lita in our main event here to take on Damage CTRL. Obviously, Io Sky and Dakota Kai for the women's tag team titles. And I'm predicting that Bayley will get involved in some way and that the champions will stay the champions. It's I guess I should apologize for my freak out over the whole Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, story. It's just kind of a little bit frustrating to me about how we're, let's like a month away from WrestleMania pretty much, and there's just been nothing for me to really get invested in with Cody and Roman right now. So I apologize for freaking out like I did. It's a little bit frustrating at times. On last Sunday, I did enjoy WrestleMania 19, and it was the winner of my vote, and it was awesome. Oh, that's cool. WrestleMania 19. That was Rock and Hogan in the main event, right? I remember 19 for Jericho and Shawn Michaels. That was actually, I didn't really remember WrestleMania 19 until I watched one of Jericho's. It was either Jericho's documentary or Shawn Michaels's, where I saw their matchup for the first time, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "This was really good." Oh, Sky falling down. I just realized I'm turning down the volume by accident. Did you notice that Dakota Kai has a pentagram on her top? That feels a little bit weird. I wouldn't think that would be allowed as a design on. At least that's I swear that's what it looks like is a pentagram on there. I mean, it's got to be. She's got like an anarchy symbol on there too. But right now, Becky Lynch still rocking and rolling with a neckbreaker and DDT formation. Oh no, it was a DDT and reverse DDT, a double DDT. I heard I didn't watch the fight between Jake and Tommy, but I heard that it was actually Jake Paul's first defeat there in boxing. Ref was a little bit slow to make the cover there, but the disarmer locked in there, but it's not fully pulled there. Dakota putting herself into a position where Becky cannot get the full control of the disarmer there. Great spot there, And now Io broke up the disarmer there, and now Lita.
Shot collar of Damage Control. Look out behind. Io Sky. Oh, Lita face first. How is off to announce this?
Well, Io. Nice moonsault there off the middle rope there from Io Sky there onto Becky Lynch. I thought for a second they were going to go back to a commercial again, and I'm like, come on, guys. It's like we're at the last 4 minutes of the show here, or at least I don't know if they finish at 10 o'clock or if they still do a little bit of overtime on Raw these days. I think they usually try to finish at 10 if possible. Straight jacket, cross arm that Io has. Becky Lynch needs to get back to a vertical base here. She's in a grounded. Wait a second. As soon as I say it, Becky Lynch. Oh, nice movement there, Becky, with an arm drag. And Becky may have been looking to get a tag to Lita there, but Io stopped her with a drop kick.
Also the director, as Bailey watching on now is
that I don't know what Damage Control was looking for there, but it didn't really work out like they wanted it to. Io Sky definitely improving a little bit more for me here. I'm loving the drop kicks that she's showing here. Oh man. I guess Bailey. Front headlock being applied, but now Becky Lynch looking for a Northern Lights, but she couldn't get it up there. Nice heel kick there from Dakota. Becky's still staying in this one right now, but she really needs to make the tag to Lita here, as Becky Lynch has been double teamed by Dakota and Io for quite a while here. It's not often that the man, teams with anyone, but tonight she's got to work well with her partner if we want to see a title change here. And Becky Lynch being hammered by both women in the corner, but now both women hit a double lariat. Dakota and Becky are down, and this is the moment that Becky Lynch has been waiting for. You can see Lita. Oh, so cheap, man, so cheap.
Control has Becky up. Will they end it here? Io Sky across with the cover. Becky's still alive.
Yes, thank you. That was a shitty electric chair. And now Trish Stratus out here, coming to the aid of her, friend Lita. The Luthez press, and perhaps we're going to have new tag team champions after all here. Wait, don't be overwhelmed by the moment. You still have a match here, Lita. But Damage Control is completely stopped. There's themselves too. Jawbreaker here. And now Lariat. Man, Trish doesn't age, man. She looks the same as always. But so does Lita, pretty much too. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors there by Lita. Wait a minute.
What a stunner this would be if Damage Control can retain now. Look at Lita go. Lita was going for that vertigo maneuver.
Snap mirror driver. It didn't look super effective, but there's time to perfect it. Oh, Lita going top rope, but Io catching it. Io doesn't want to be hit with a moonsault that she knows all too well herself there.
wants to steal the glory.
Moonsault, but Lita moved out.
Io wanted poetic justice to put Lita away with her own move. Watch out. Twist of fate.
Didn't look too good.
Does Lita now
That's a
have one more shot left? Bailey rapidly trying to thwart the efforts. Trish Stratus is helping out now. Straight to the chick kick. Down goes Bailey.
Yep.
Dakota Kai. Becky Lynch now to help out. Kai neutralized by the man. Make a little more.
Yes. Nice moonsault. Wow. And now Becky Lynch is a Triple Crown winner. I think that's what they call it.
A shocking turn of events as
Trish put everything she had in that chick kick there. And actually a nice moonsault there from Lita. She still got that one. I actually got a little bit. I thought that something else was happening after with the pyro shot off there. I guess if I have to give Raw a grade between A and F, I think I would go C. Again, I think the show was fine, but I'm really starting to get a little bit sick and tired of just saying that Raw was fine. It's better than the show pissing me off, but there were still times where the show was kind of infuriating, where we had to have Paul Heyman tell us that Cody Rhodes is going to confront the Tribal Chief. It's like, no duh. And then we had to see The Miz get beat up again because that seems to happen. And then Otis looking at nothing. Whatever. But, yeah, the show was fine. And then there's that. So, anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever I go live for any of my videos whatsoever. This is a great time to subscribe because we have a lot of content coming to you this week here. Where tonight was Raw. Tuesday we will be doing the AEW Universe mode. Wednesday we'll be doing the Dynamite live stream. Thursday we'll be watching Ring of Honor show. Friday is SmackDown and Rampage. Saturday I'm taking a break. Sunday we'll be doing the review of Revolution, and yeah, and then Alco. Sorry, I got a little something in my throat right now that I couldn't get for a moment. Hit the like button down below if you feel I deserve it. It's all much appreciated. I appreciate any support you guys give. And you can leave a comment as I respond to pretty much all you guys down in the chat there. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you all for much more. You know what? We're almost at the 3-hour mark for Raw, so let's go ahead and just wait for 3 hours. Why not? It'll be fun, right? So thank you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.